Hello everyone, welcome to today's demonstration. Today I'm going to be focused on the Cityworks to Laserfiche connector from our Solutions for Cityworks connector set, and I'm going to be showing processes that pass documents to Laserfiche at various points from a Cityworks case. I did use all three connectors you see here from our solution set to help me create the documents we're using, but I will focus on the Laserfiche connector for today's demonstration. So let's get started. Okay, for today's demonstration, I've got a couple of cases in Cityworks PLL ready to go to illustrate the capabilities we have with Laserfiche. The first case I have is, I'm just going to use the last three digits, 381. And before I do anything in Cityworks, I want to bounce over to Laserfiche and show the folder structure and the fact that we do not have a building permit 381 in our folder structure inside of Laserfiche yet. So it will be created when we kick off the process in Cityworks based on the mappings in the Velosimo connector. So let's get started over in Cityworks to show that process. So we've got it. I use the DocuSign connector to sign a permit at the first step, at the application check step, to get the permit signed or the application signed. And now I'm ready to send that document to Laserfiche. So let's do so. So I'll send that over to Laserfiche, and that's going to take a second to process. And while that's processing, we're not only passing the document to Laserfiche, but we're also passing metadata from Cityworks to Laserfiche as well. So it's the document plus metadata. Now let's check Cityworks, or let's check Laserfiche and see if the documents come in. And you'll note folder 381 has been created in my Laserfiche instance. And if we look at that, it should have those two documents, probably still uploading the second document. Give it just a moment. It will have those two documents, and we'll look at the metadata on those documents. So again, it's running. There we go. It's running in the background. Now the second file is there, and if we were to look at those, it's brought across some data. So we mapped over the project ID, the project type, and the open date. And again, this is based on your business needs. This could be address data, parcel data from your Cityworks instance that needs to end up on the file in Laserfiche for searching capabilities. So that's the first use case that I wanted to illustrate in the demonstration today. For the second use case that I wanted to illustrate today is another example of using workflow. Any Action Manager event can be used within Cityworks. I'm just showing it at different points in the workflow, but you could use things like inspections or when the application is created, so on and so forth, to kick off these processes to interact with Laserfiche. So this sample permit that I'm showing here has gone through plan review using the Bluebeam connector. And as you can see, there are many documents over here. Let's expand this. There's quite a few documents in our list. There's 12 documents. If we change our settings, we'll see. Let's make this bigger. We can see the full list of documents on this particular permit, so it's much busier on this particular record. So that's what we're going to pass over to Laserfiche today. So let's do so. So under again, it's just on a different workflow task. So we've gone through the plan review process a couple of times. There were a couple of cycles. And now we have a issue permit status, but before we issue it, we want to send the docs over to Laserfiche to archive the plans as they were approved into Laserfiche. So let's do so and let that process. That's going to take more than just a moment. We already had the 380, we're working on permit number 380 in our folder structure in Cityworks. So let's go look at that, and we can see the documents start to come in. So there's just the two at this point in time. I had passed over the signed as part of the original workflow, and now we'll be adding the additional files to this list. So give that a moment to process, and we'll see those files come in. Okay, now that the system is finished processing, let's review the 380 folder, and you'll see the full list of documents from Cityworks listed here in Laserfiche. I did want to point out today that both examples are showing me transferring the full list of documents from the Cityworks attachment section to Laserfiche. We also have the ability to use the tags capability to filter which documents get sent to Laserfiche. So based on a certain tag value, we can look for those documents with that tag and pass only those documents to that as well. So and that is the capabilities of the Cityworks to Laserfiche connectors from Velosimo. Thank you.